According to Hamas sources, the organization has decided to alter its tactics in confronting the IDF in the Gaza Strip, anticipating an Israeli occupation of the Rafah area and the Philadelphia corridor in the near future. Lacking faith in increased American pressure on Israel, Hamas anticipates a bilateral understanding between the two parties regarding the occupation of Rafah. Hamas views its possession of Israeli hostages as its primary means of leverage and survival, and Yahya Sinwar and Menachem-The, the heads of the military wing in Gaza, have made the decision to preserve the organization's military strength, fighters and weaponry for the duration of the conflict. This entails employing a strategy of limited attacks on IDF forces, minimizing unnecessary risks to their fighters while safeguarding their arsenal. A Hamas source explains the military wing aims to retain its military capabilities, personnel and equipment to counteract plans by Israel, the United States, the PA, and the Arab nations to establish an alternative government in the Gaza Strip after the war. The IDF shift towards a raid-based approach in the northern Gaza Strip, particularly following successful operations at the Shifa Hospital in Gaza City, Amal and Nasser hospitals in Khan Yunis, has promoted Hamas to reassess its strategies and adopt accordingly, acknowledging the IDF's ability to surprise and weaken their military presence in the northern Gaza Strip. Hamas now braces for a potential total occupation of the Gaza Strip, with the IDF conducting targeted daily raids based on precise intelligence. In response, Hamas's military wing is preparing for an extended campaign with minimal casualties, relying on their Israeli hostages as the key bargaining tool for negotiation and eventual release. Senior Hamas official Khaled Mashal reaffirmed the movement commitments to its demands for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza, including the withdrawal of all IDF forces and the return of displaced Palestinians to the northern Gaza Strip. Hamas sources assert that the organization will not release any Israeli hostages until these objectives are met. They plan to exploit humanitarian aid efforts to covertly transport thousands of Hamas fighters to the area of the north of Gaza in civilian clothes, aiming to undermine IDF gains in the conflict, expressing distrust in the Biden administration's negotiation with Netanyahu government. A senior Hamas official marked the United States is complicit in Israel's military actions and serves as a barrier to reaching agreements on prisoners exchanges and a complete IDF withdrawal from Gaza. Despite 5 months of fighting, the military wings of Hamas claims to retain half of its military capabilities, including a stockpile of rockets, anti-tank missiles, explosives, small arms and ammunition, enabling them to continue resisting IDF forces. Thank you.